Hey guys, so today is Monday, the start of the week. I woke up at 7 a.m., but right now I browsed my phone a bit, so it's like 7:40-ish. So today I have two tests, but today in the morning I saw that there was an email sent out about my first test, which is Japanese. My professor for Japanese, which is my first test, she's actually sick, so I have a online test actually today, and then I have organic chemistry lecture and then a biology test. First, I'm going to complete the quiz for Japanese online. It's now online, and then I'm gonna grab some breakfast, and then yeah, we'll see where I am from there. So I did finish up my Japanese quiz. This is supposed to be my first semester of being on campus and doing in-person testing, but I guess my first quiz is still online because my professor is actually sick. So later today I still have my biology exam, so I will prepare for that. But first I'm gonna go get some breakfast. It is 8 a.m. and finished up the quiz. So the quiz, because it is online, it's split up into two different parts. So I finished the first part today, and then the writing part of the quiz for Japanese is later on. I came back from the dining hall and got some bananas. I relaxed a bit, so now it is 9:40-ish. I still have to study for the biology exam. So just got back into my dorm, finished up my biology test. I changed up my shirt because I went to the dining hall to grab like a quick bite to eat for lunch, and then someone nearby apparently ate a tomato, and then the tomato splashed and stained my shirt. So I changed shirts. I'm doing some laundry now downstairs. So now my plan is to catch up on organic chemistry because I skipped the lecture part for today because it was too close of a time prior to my biology exam. So I used the lecture time to kind of study for biology. So now I will watch the recorded lecture to kind of catch up. And then I will prepare for tomorrow because tomorrow morning I have two interviews. I have an interview for a job working at a hospital, and then also a interview for a scholarship that I applied to. So my laundry still has a bit to go, so I'm gonna study outside. And yeah, once that is done, I'll move it to the drawers over here, and then I'll wrap up studying by then. So I am actually ahead of schedule for today. Finished up the laundry here, so I'll start folding this and putting this away. But for the rest of the day, I just have to prepare for tomorrow's interview and maybe do some other work. But like with the required stuff that I have to do today, I'm kind of done. Like my goals that I wanted to set for today are done. The rest of today will just be kind of getting ahead. So for my biology test, the beginning questions were actually quite difficult. They were nuanced and kind of tricky, but later in the test, the latter half of the test, it was kind of easier. So I kind of did all the questions in order first, and then I got a chance to go back and kind of look at the harder questions, which I think I got them right the second time I went back and kind of changed some of my answers. Yeah, I actually changed up a whole bunch of answers, so we'll see how I do for this this test once I get back the scores. Hopefully they are graded pretty soon because we did the tests on Scantrons, so I think the grading should be relatively quick. But then again, it's college, so I don't know. It was like 200 students taking that quiz. That's like a really big class of mine. So we'll see when that grade comes back. After the test, while I was studying some chemistry during that time, I looked at some of the questions and had some like post-test clarity on some of the questions. So I looked up at some of the answers. I know I didn't get 100% on that test, so I kind of hedged my bets or hedged my answers on two of the questions, I think. So I answered one way for one question, another way for another question, It was regarding development of the neural tubes, which I should have gotten it right because I took a neurobiology class over the summer, but I guess I didn't know the intricacies of that, so that's one thing I know I got wrong, but we'll see how I do for the rest of the test. So after I fold up my laundry, I will have finished my first part of the Japanese quiz that got turned on online. The second half of writing is still not out yet, but I finished that this morning. I finished up my chemistry lecture that I watched the video for. I didn't attend in person. And then I finished up my in-person biology test. And then I also did some Japanese homework. So today is actually pretty productive, I think. But tomorrow I do have 2 in-person interviews and then 1 class. So that's what I will be working toward. And yeah, I'll finish up this laundry.